Hello, my fellow creators. Today, I want to address something that has been happening in the creatives community. A lot of you have reported back that your accounts have been shut down or they've been relegated to just a basic non paid account in Suno. And I heard that some of you have reached out to customer service and you've not been able to get any traction. So you're spinning and wondering, what do I do? How do I create music? In the meantime, before you hear back from Suno, I wanted to give you a couple of options. This is going to be very quick. Option number one is what you see on the screen right here. This is known as Mureka AI. I've shown Mureka a few times on here. It is not a bad tool. In my mind, it is not as superior as Suno, but it will create music for a lot of you who are not into the complex, complicated kind of music. So let's give it a quick listen. These are a couple of things that I created with Mureka.
The blank page is a mirror in the morning light, staring back with the weight of the ink. The cursor blinks like a heartbeat in a quiet, waiting for the thoughts to settle and sink.
So there you have it. The general idea is very similar to Suno. In fact, if you've been using Suno, you'll be amazed at how similar this is. You have an easy section where you can create the same way you would have in Suno's basic. You have a custom section, which is really more for advanced. And now they have something called soundtrack. And this drop down allows you to select the model. You can start for free, just play around. One of the things I like about Mureka is they're not asking you to pay up front. Like A Studio, it asks you to pay up front. You can't even demo it. So this would be an option that I would say is at least safe for you to try it out, find out, how it works and see if you like it or not. That's the very first one. The second one I want to suggest for you creators is called Tunee. And let's log into Tunee. And here I am in Tunee. Tunee works in a different way. You got to type in what you want. So you could say, make me a rock track on D minor. This is a very bare bones prompt, very lazy, but just for the demonstration. If you actually have lyrics and you have your music, you can upload them here. You can do the same in Mureka and it works from whatever you give it. And when you begin the dialogue, you've got the more like a producer figure who begins asking you, what do you want? How would you like this to sound? Such and such. And in order not to waste too much time, let me go straight into some of my music and you can hear some of the things I've done in Tunee. Now, Tunee used to run on Suno, but now it runs on Mureka, right? So let's see. Let me just play a couple of things I've done to give you an idea of how it rolls. Here's one.
I wonder what you would do. Will you see it through? Wondering.
So there you have it, my friends. Two options that you can use while you wait for Suno to get back to you. Play around with it, whatever you need the music for. read the terms of service and understand you can release music that you have created on these platforms as long as you comply with their rules. So, in lieu of Suno getting back, this is what I suggest to those of you looking for an alternative option for now. All right, thank you very much for joining me. All the best. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. Yes, there is Producer AI. Yes, there is 11 Labs. Those are also options that you can look into, but I've played around with these probably more. Producer AI, played around with it. It's now Google Flow. Because of Google's SynthID marks, I'm kind of not a fan. So I would suggest trying out these ones. Thank you and bye for now.